Some people love what they do, but how many people are willing to risk their lives over it? Tom Cruise is someone who has done so multiple times, with some of the most spectacular stunts in film history. Stick around for number 3, which is the biggest stunt in cinematic history. But first, did you know in the early days of cinema, there were not professional stunt performers? Dangerous scenes were performed oftentimes by the actors themselves or people who were willing to take risk, oftentimes without any safety measures in place. Dedicated stunt performers began to appear around 1910 with the rise of action movies and westerns. Of course, decades later, safety is paramount. This is why it's so shocking Tom Cruise performs so many of these death-defying stunts that would have most of us going. No. Number 1. The plane takeoff stunt. Tom Cruise, for this stunt, clung to the side of an Airbus plane as it took off. The dangers are evident with the plane ascending to high altitudes. Cruise was at risk of hypothermia, ear damage due to pressure changes, and of course, falling from a great height if any part of his harness failed. The sheer force of the wind against his body at takeoff speeds could have been catastrophic if his grip or equipment gave way. As we go further down this list, don't assume movie sets are always safe. In the last 10 years, over 20 fatal injuries have been recorded on sets across the US, and many of these are from professional stuntmen. Tom Cruise, although a versatile actor, is still an actor who does stunts and not a professional stuntman. Number 2. The Burj Khalifa climb. As someone who is scared of heights, this scene is hard to watch. Imagine scaling the world's tallest building. Tom Cruise did this, and yes, without a stunt double. He relied only on cables that, if they had snapped, would have led to a fatal fall. The height alone presents numerous risks, including vertigo, which could disorient even a seasoned climber, and any slip-up could have been deadly. The physical demand of the climb, combined with the potential for high winds or cable failure, made the stunt extremely dangerous. Do you think Tom Cruise earned his salary in this film? Number 3. The motorcycle cliff jump is possibly the biggest stunt in cinematic history. Once again, no stunt double. And yet Tom Cruise still did not meet Elvis. His involved Cruise riding a motorcycle off a cliff and then base jumping. The initial jump off the cliff on a motorcycle could have gone wrong in many ways. If the bike didn't clear the cliff properly, it could have dragged him down with it. After the jump, when deploying the parachute, any malfunction or mistiming in the deployment could have led to a tragic outcome. The free fall itself was risky, with little room for error before opening the parachute. Each stunt carried potential consequences that could have led to serious injury or even death. Many around Tom Cruise did not want him to perform these unbelievable stunts, but he wanted to show his commitment to movie audiences. He wanted to go to places no actor has ever gone before. Experts are unsure how Tom Cruise successfully pulled off all of these stunts with how heavy his nuts are. The weight of those giants definitely makes him less aerodynamic. What is your favorite astonishing Tom Cruise stunt? Let me know in the comments.